first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here.
And that bye week coming right where they want in the middle of the schedule. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. This is taken at the 15. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 on the 1st down. Here we go. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. The Bengals at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Here we go. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that lines up a 7-play drive all total. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. and they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Chubb running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. To throw on second is Watson. And his throw is incomplete. Now this defense for the Bengals, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Watson off play action. He's got his receiver Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 35 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The offense wasn't out there for a long time. They're out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
On first down, Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Through one quarter, 14-7. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11. Chubb on the counter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's one heck of a third down conversion, a pickup of 39. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. That's complete right around the 8. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Now it's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Burrow on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Burrow will throw. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Drive there, just 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Watson steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Second down and goal. Watson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him.
Touchdown, Browns! David Bell from 3 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jamar Chase over to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here we go. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. There's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. Just like in boxing, another play that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Watson. That one complete down the field to Smith. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Traquan Smith, 64 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's hit the 40, 20, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Burrow on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. After getting this one across the 40. His big game continues. 10 catches now, and another first down. Burrow looking to pass.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals offense returns to the field as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
We'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Here we go. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And he's touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he is into the end zone to put the lead up 2-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Sometimes you probably see teams treat the two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly.
Back now in Cincinnati. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Now Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he will find his man on the outside. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the mark.
Yeah, you don't.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. This will be caught at about the 5. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals! Trenton Irwin from a yard out. And the Bengals are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They go with Chubb on second down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third down and 12. Now it's Watson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. On first and 10, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, looking good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now left side of the swing pass. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing on third down, Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Burrow will throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice punt. back as well, 13 yards.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance.